Well, I'm simulating what you would do to protect the fire if you get the fire going and it's raining or wet conditions. This would be my heat reflector back here, my tent would be back over here, and the fire would be right in here. So what I'm doing is making a little roof on the top part of my tripod, just getting old branches, and this is a real simulation of what you would do out in the wild. I got these branches out in the wild, and I was pruning the lilac tree and getting branches like this that are more limber. Anything that you got out there will work, and just kind of intertwining them to make a weave. And then after that I'm going to use some other pine branches that I've pruned from some of my trees right around here. Fir would be better, and make a little more of a roof with them and embed them in and weave those in as well. But I'll show you when it's finished how this top part is not rainproof, but a lot better than if it was nothing up there at all. But using what I got out in the wild, some kind of branches that you can weave in and out, and then something that like bark or something that you can put here and tie in or whatever to make more of a roof at the end. So this is the start. Okay, I'm pretty much finished. Used some fir boughs as well that I had that were hanging down too low on our tree, and so made a nice roof top. And as you can see, I'll back up. Sorry. Anyway, you got quite a bit of space. You don't want it down too far or the flames will catch onto the green roofing, so you want it enough room down there to be able to have a fire. Let me get down underneath and we'll look up. So you can see it's pretty well, there's cracks here and there, but if you're having a fire going, you're not going to have a problem. So pretty much ready for the rain now, and it's ready to get one going, and it should protect it enough. And if my tent is right here where I'm standing, then the fire will reflect off of the backdrop there and come this way. And if it's raining, it'll still keep going. A lot of fires will keep going anyway if they are strong enough, if it's not too heavy of a rain. But that's a makeshift teepee lean-to kind of a thing to protect the fire. And I thought I might do a bowdrill underneath it pretty soon. Okay, I've got some sage here that I give a try. See how this is the first time I've tried this inside this thing, so who knows if it'll work right. I got enough room and everything. Yeah, it's got a good, I'm kind of hiding my, got some curls over here. Right up above me is where the cover is. Just to make sure, I think I'll put little bit of punk wood. You can hear it raining, and it doesn't take much to knock out a spark from a bowdrill. Let me get my glasses on here. Yeah, it's going good. Got to get another piece of wood here. Poor prep, not poor prep, but poor preparation to put things on the right order here. Catch a hold of the two pieces there. Get some more curls that I made. Now the whole idea is that this has been up here for about a week. So I'm just experimenting really to see how things go. But this would be a simulation of if you had to have a fire going out in the woods and you didn't have a shelter, tarp above it enough or whatever, you could do this. This back here, the wood pile, I don't know if you can see it, would be the backdrop. The heat reflector right there, and then over here on this side is where your tent would be. And I don't want to get the fire going too hot because this stuff is kind of dried out now. I don't want to catch it on fire. But this is simulate in that you have water in it going, and everything looks good. This up higher. It's protecting the rain coming down. It's right directly above where the fire is there. And you wouldn't want a huge big fire, otherwise you would want a taller tripod. But this one works fine for a smaller fire, but all you'd have to do is just have it higher is the big deal. If you wanted a tripod that would be high enough not to catch any of the greenery on fire, but yet have a nice, good warming fire as well. This is a good cooking fire. So that is the whole shebang, and it's protecting the fire really well. And that's the idea of the whole thing, is to have some kind of a shelter for your fire where it's out in the open and still you know, have your tent, your tarp right here. Let's see if I can get it over here better. Kind of disorganized. You'd have your tarp starting right here, and you would be able to stay warm. I can feel the heat from the reflector over there, plus just the heat here. And of course you would have your tarp down this way and all your shelter built. But trying to simulate how you would get a fire going out in the woods and have it raining all the time and still have a fire without having to be in your tent. And so this would be a good possible way to do it. Just to fix it for... I'm rambling on here, I don't know what to say, but anyway, this would be a good way to do it, I think. You would have protection for cooking or for the heating fire. And to make this better, I would use green posts, but of course you usually can't find that where it would be green and that you wouldn't have to put down. And then my greenery up here, it's about a week and a half old, so it might catch a spark or something if you know, if I got a real big fire. But if you had nice green stuff up high, just enough to keep the drops from falling right directly on your fire, that's the main thing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. It's just one idea that I thought was good to keep a nice fire going and not have it go out because of the rain. And it's raining pretty good right now. It's real cold, so this would eventually be put out here if I didn't have some cover over it.